my all-time favorite Bible verses is Matthew 5:14 through 16. And it says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." You see, you and I, we were all created to shine. We were created to shine our lights, to illuminate the path for other people. That's really what we were created for, and that's what that verse is all about. And that's really the premise of this webinar, but it's also the premise of a book that I'm working on right now called S.H.I.N.E Through Your Story. And I'm going to take you through this framework because S.H.I.N.E is actually an acronym, and there are 5 specific steps that you can take in order to first figure out what your story is, but then also why you should share it, how you should share it, and what you can do to really impact other people's lives and make a difference. Because ultimately, that's what we're created to shine. We're created to make a difference. So this, some of you possibly are thinking, yeah, well, you don't know me, or you don't know my story, or you don't know that my story's not all that great, or what difference could I make? I'm just one person. Well, it reminds me of the story of a starfish, and I love this story. I've shared it for years with people that I know, either through work with my book-bound workshop or just friends and family, because this really is the epitome of what I'm trying to tell you today. But here's the story. One day, an old man was walking along a beach that was littered with thousands of starfish, all of which had been washed ashore by the high tide. As he walked along, he came upon a young boy who was eagerly throwing the starfish back into the ocean one by one. Puzzled, the old man looked at the boy and asked him what he was doing. Without looking up from his task, the boy simply replied, "I'm saving these starfish, sir." The old man chuckled aloud. "Son, there are thousands of starfish and only one of you. What difference can you make?" The boy picked up a starfish, gently tossed it into the water, and turning to the man said, "I made a difference to that one." I love that story because what if your story could help one person? I mean, it's so worth it. Many people, who want to write books or speak or do coaching and things like that, I know we want to make an impact on a huge scale, but honestly, wouldn't it be worth it if it was just for one person? I think that it would. And I think what you'll find is when you figure out what your story is and you can share it in a way, you're going to see that it's going to help a lot of people. But even if it didn't, even if it only helped one, it would still be worth sharing.